traction in export-oriented sectors of the economy. The national investment strategy is here to achieve one main outcome focused on both trade and investment.
Minister of Investment Dr. Diu Motokding assured his ministry commitment to provide conducive environment to attract investors into the country.
Therefore, we are committed to creating an environment that fosters innovation, efficiency, and shared prosperity through partnership between the private sector and the public sector. To attract and retain the investments, the strategy recommends a range of incentives, including Sudan an attractive and competitive investment destination. Investment in infrastructure development are paramount, which is a robust foundation for the business operations.
Although South Sudan has livestock and minerals resources, but it still depends on oil.
The objective of National Export and Investment Strategy is to develop productive capability for increased domestic production and value addition. John Tabarwani, SSBC, Juba.
The Mobure and United Nations delegation discussed government efforts in implementing and empowering women and girls, as well as implementation of peace agreement. Deputy Executive Director David Aleo says Vice President Rebecca Nyandeng briefed the United Nations officials' participation in leadership and decision-making processes in the country.
Her Excellency briefed the delegation on programs that are being done by the Gender and Youth Cluster, particular on issues of Women Leadership Forum, and the last conference that was conducted this year that actually highlighted the programs of women participation in leadership and decision-making process. And also, Her Excellency touched important role of women in leadership of this country, especially empowering women in decision-making process and also on economic empowerment of women, because women cannot grow if they are not economically empowered. So the meeting went very well, and then the discussion was really based on how the women leaders in South Sudan can grow and participate in decision.
Insights on women's political participation, including the importance of ensuring that women feel safe and free to participate in the political. So overall, the necessary broad civic education, especially in view of the planned upcoming elections. And we also learned about the importance of the passing of key.
And we believe that the pillar of women, peace and security is one of the core pillars for South Sudan, and we have seen it and heard it on the ground, and we have seen also some examples. So we wish you all the best as a community, as a country, and we also wish you all the best in the upcoming elections, and we wish to see more women becoming leaders of the country, and we aim forward towards achieving peace and stability for the whole country.
Parliamentarians representing South Sudan in the East African Legislative Assembly have called for expertise bargain for carbon credit opportunity for South Sudan in fighting against climatic change. Legislator Wuda Jeremiah made the call during the sideline of COP20 climate change conference in Dubai.
Even with the developmental partners
in Dubai.
Even with the developmental partners in a climatic change summit held in Dubai, explored on how to save the planet from destruction through assisting developing countries.
And we are thankful to the government of South Sudan, which allocate $9 million USD for climate change and to build the of the communities. Like in that plan, they want to restore 2 ecosystems of 2 states out of the 10, and also they want to plant more than 16,000 hectares. The other thing is that they want to strengthen the early warning system.
According to Honorable Warder Jeremiah, an East African community legislator representing South Sudan in the Dubai climate will create jobs as the world finances their preservation.
We have the Sud area whereby I remember very well His Excellency jobs for the young people, because there will be many projects, and also conserve your green area by what? By planting trees, by rebuilding.
African Community Secretary General Peter Mathuki said there is over $11 billion on annual basis as benefit to the East African community for the vast landscape and plains in the region.
Lose billions of money. You have seen, for example, in each of the plains, we have about $11 billion that we are likely to lose if we don't really protect these landscapes. And therefore, it's important that dollars that annually come from these landscapes. This is a big loss in terms of job revenues. But also we want to see how we can triple this if we protect the environment, because they have a lot of potential. We can triple the income from 11 billion to close to about $35 billion if we take care of those landscapes, which are already being threatened by climate change in East Africa.
The vast rainforests of the Democratic Republic of Congo, the wide plains of the Great Masai Mara, and the Sud swamps of South Sudan, beside other forests in the country, are said to be a great natural investment as the world scrambles for opportunities to curb climatic change. James Arosi, SSBC.
Away from that, let's look at the diplomacy. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Dr. James Pitia Morgan, and the U.S. Ambassador Michael J. Edela discussed preparations for upcoming elections in December 2024. In a statement, diplomat Edela says they also explored the role of political parties in ensuring free, fair, and credible elections in 2024.
I noted that South Sudan is to hold elections in December of next year. And we discussed the importance of all parties acting with urgent peaceful elections so that the South Sudanese can have a future of peace, stability, and progress.
From that story, we are going for a break. Stay tuned for more information. Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in. I am Mathiang Joseph, addressing the students during a farewell.
Graduates, occasional training attendant in a PhD program. Because of this, our embassy is working jointly with the South Sudan Higher Education, Science and Technology.
On the higher education, give us more training to train our people internally here.
First scared that I'm going to a foreign country far away from my people. I'll be in so much problems and all. Very happy that I'm going to enjoy my stay there. I'm going to enjoy my studies the same way I was enjoying it here. We are going to study harder and we are going to really use.
The Ministry of Health and partners continue exerting efforts to prevent the spread of Guinea worm disease. a devastating disease that incapacitates.
In Guinea worm endemic areas to contribute to strengthen to fight Guinea worm disease.
Endemic communities. So this annual review meeting is basically to review and
drugs. Speaking to the media, Juba City Deputy Mayor for Social Service war against all forms of crimes in the city. Teague says Juba City Council will work with the police in stabilizing security.
The ladies from the other neighboring countries, which are coming with cadeaux for the ladies to come and leave the houses, and for some of the men also, so that they can go and look for the beautiful ladies of the other men, which does not belong to them. This gentleman went to a will to go and bring this, that these things are made for him to smell. We have money. And after going into their room, he can sneak and take the money and go without seeing him. So this gentleman is very brave. He have accepted what he have done, that this is what I have done and I'm not going to deny it, which is very good. This lady also, she is from Uganda, of which she's also using those things of spoiling the houses of some of the people, and also cheating people that if you are a very old man and you don't know how to do that, he can give you the medicine to go and do that one, which is not correct. So I will encourage the IGP to go ahead, arrest anybody which is doing the dirty thing.
Well, in first place, I want to congratulate our police. The police is out to fight it. We will continue. Once again, I congratulate the team for their success in combating this type of crime, and we will continue doing the same for the sake of safety of all.
Now we are going for another break. When we come back, we shall be moving to Apenal State, where government dispatches unified forces to Rang. We're going for a break. Stay tuned for more information. Duty of protection. Apenal State Advisor on Peace and Security, Altaib Okech-Aja, called on the unified forces to protect civilians and maintain security. The Commander Division 2, Major General Moses Makola Jang, directed their forces to perform their duty of protecting civilians and their property, as well as the country's territorial integrity.
عندنا ثقة فوقكم إن أنتم هتمشوا تمثلونا خير التمثيل. لا نزول بكم في الرنج أو في حدود بتاع جنوب السودان. ماشيين منطقة حدودية، منطقة بتاعت الرنج، منطقة جميل. أدوكم بلا سمع خلاص. الحدود دائما فيه مصالح كتير. حدود كويس وحدود شنو؟ اثنين فيه اثنين دل فيه كويس وكعب، لكن انتوا قادرين بالشكل بتاعكم. انا شفت المرال بتاعكم ده انتوا جاهزين.
جنوب السودان كله كنت اسمع في الراديو، جنوب السودان كله بيطالب بيقولوا وين جيش المواحد عشان يعمل امن بتاع جنوب السودان كله. جنوب السودان شالكم عشان تعملوا امن عشان الناس انهم ساكته كده في على النيل Itu jayin di na tofu bi ay majrum. La ya majrum.
More than 70 health workers graduated from Rumbek Health Science Institute. Addressing the ceremony, Lakes State Minister of Cabinet Affairs calls on the graduating students to deliver quality services to the public. SSBC's Mario Solomon reports.
In his key address, Lake State Minister of Cabinet Affairs Stephen Muthiang Deng urged the graduates to work professionally and deliver quality service.
Do your work professionally. The state government is going in terms of employment, whether in private sector or in the government.
The General Director of QUAM, Dr. Father Dante Carraro, says doctors with Africa are committed done by investing more in strengthening the capacity of health workers to ensure professionalism.
We strongly believe that we are able to build up the new future for South Sudan, but also for Europe and the world if we will invest more and more in motivation and passion, but also in competence, professionalism, capacity, knowledge, skills. This is why this institute is very, very important.
The Director of Training and Professional Development, Dr. Ashira Dub, urged the graduates to translate the skills they have acquired into practice to enhance health service.
We want our schools to properly train these cadres. The mid-level cadres are key personnel that we have. We have a universal declaration of primary health care that we have adopted, that we are implementing. These cadres are the key cadres to implement universal health care.
The Medical Director of Rumbek State Hospital, Dr. Tehran Madid Tehran, appeals to government to motivate the new graduates for better.
Cadres to be involved in the government payroll, and this is one of our challenges that we face. We understand that it has something to do with the decisions from the leadership, that this is a very important point that needs people to work on it.
The principal.
In the field of your services, as you get out of this school, I have passed my strong message to the state government to give you all the
health sector to pose health care service. For SSBC News, Mario Suleiman.
Juba City Legislative Councillors passed the conduct of
councillors are called to work as a team with the block of Pistols. The call was made by the Deputy Mayor for Administration and Finance, Moga Pranko, on Tuesday as they break for recess. He reiterated the commitment of the council to ensure transparency and accountability.
You all know your mandate. When it comes to purpose of planning, these budgets must be monitored. What do we do with these budgets? What do we achieve out of the budgets? This is very, very important.
The chairperson of the City Legislative Council, Diana Keji, says lack of mobility and the office space are some of the major challenges facing the councillors in executing their mandate.
We have achieved together as an institution of Juba City Legislative Council, adopting the Juba City Legislative Council rules and regulations, the passing of the financial budget of the year 2023 to 2024, the third achievement having beyond our capacity, while others are our human individual making.
The representative of the councillors, KG Victoria Yasin, emphasized on capacity building and sharing experience with one another.
Juba City Legislative Council is facing a lot of challenges in which we hope, if all are addressed, it will reshape better image of Juba City Council. And these challenges include lack of trainings inside and outside Juba City Legislative Council. Since we started our duties here, we did not get trainers from outside or from within to come and do training with us, either 1 week or at least some days. And since we started, I hope, if I'm not lying, none of us has gone to some other countries like Uganda, Kenya, to attend the training that some of us are needing.
The mandate of the councillors is to formulate laws and regulations as well as
before the buzzer.
Can we get it from the top one more time?
Once we all went in and stacked our harmonies, tracked them.
Chimp chimp.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, this year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you this, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy. I keep Merry Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with the note saying I love you. I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kissed me. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the fairy gave it away. This year, last Christmas night, a crowded room, friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding from you and your soul of ice. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. A face on a lover, fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. Now I found a real love. You'll never found a real love. You'll never fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day.
You did it! You did it! I'm digging this tree thing, Jolie. I think it's gonna. I'm feeling something good about this. Merry Christmas!